It went on hiatus for 15 years. There was a Fox attempt, an American network attempted to do a pilot for a new series with Paul McGann. He was great. The show was silly. They kind of played around with some of the basics of Doctor Who in a bad way, because an American way that they thought they were going to sell more cups or something. I don't know. Okay, I sold cups. You know, selling cups is good. But it didn't work. It didn't catch on. I really don't think they promoted it at all. But what do I know? So in 2005, Russell Davies, who is the gentleman who is responsible for bringing us the first version, the British version of Queer as Folk, which got quite a following later on Showtime as sort of a groundbreaking series, and Russell Davies also has written a lot of other things, and is you know, considered one of the best writers of British TV. He had, oh, and a little side note. I'm going to stop this and make sure that I don't lose this footage. Blah. Oh yeah, a little side note of trivia about Russell Davies is that in his series Queer as Folk on British TV, I forget the character, but one of the main characters, oh, I forget his name in the American one. Anyway, there's a character in the American show that is a comic book artist, and he's a big comic book geek, going to comic book conventions and everything. But in the British show, he's a Doctor Who geek, and is always spouting Doctor Who trivia at all his very kind of actually hip gay friends in the hip gay bars that Queer as Folk was all about. In any case, Russell Davies had been bugging the BBC, saying that he really wanted to revive the show and that they should drop, during this whole 15 years hiatus, they thought that they wanted to do a movie, and that they were going to do a movie, and the rights kept getting renewed, and they kept going through these different deals. It never happened. So he said, you know, screw the movie. It's, you know, let's do the series. Come on, that's the formula that worked. And so he brought it back, and he had a couple of things that he did that were really pretty awesome. He focused more, I mean, it was still spacey, funny, time travel-y. The Doctor was still a quirky kind of character that he always was. But the Doctor got, and the Doctor had a companion who was this great kind of, you know, working class, loudmouth, cute British girl. Yeah, the Doctor travels with girls a lot. You know, that's just the way it is. Anyway, so he actually kept, her name was Rose Tyler. He kept Rose Tyler's life still in the show. She didn't just end up getting completely disengaged from any earthbound aspects of her existence. They ended up going back once in a while and having to deal with her mom, who was kind of pissed off about the whole situation and a little bit worried about, you know, whether her daughter had the right kind of insurance and all that stuff. Anyway, and he also did this thing with these, he had a little secret word that he would have in every episode that people needed to keep an eye out for. And at the end of the entire first season, which is in Britain about 13 episodes, there's a big finale of 2 or 3 episodes, big dramatic finale, and this word had a big part in the unraveling of the whole mystery of what was going on all season. And he's done that in all 3 of the succeeding seasons, including this season, which is currently playing, which is his last as the showrunner. So apparently, also building through these first 3 seasons is like an Uber arc, you know, over all 4 seasons that he had an idea of for his tenure as showrunner. And now that it's gotten to play out all the way, which is pretty awesome, apparently we are seeing stuff that had groundwork laid for it 4 years ago. So it's really been really fun and enthralling and addictive, and God damn it, Russell has me by the throat, because I'm, you know, I'm gonna have to watch this thing through to the end. And it's awesome. I mean, it's just, you know, it's awesome. But it's kind of like Christians telling, yeah, whatever, you to read the Bible because it's awesome. You know, you will or you won't. I'm not Christian. Sorry, that was a weird analogy. Not strictly. Not only. Anyway, so there you go. Yeah, I didn't prepare this. It's all over the place. Probably way too much, way more than you ever wanted to know. I probably turned me off about 19 minutes ago. Maybe someday I'll tell you about driving to the convention in a truck, sitting on a card table chair with the ambient smoke of a certain kind of herb, making conversation really difficult. Yeah, and about show producers, really randy show producers. Yeah, okay, let's not embarrass ourselves here. So that's the way, that's Doctor Who in, oh yeah. The Doctor's regenerated once since his renewal, and since the series got renewed. He was originally a Manchester guy, very northern, kind of dark, gloomy, but cool, Chris Eccleston, who you might have seen in 28 Days Later. And now the super, super fabulous, wonderful David Tennant. He's awesome, amazing. And I have to admit, you know, great actor, lots of fun to watch. All of his co-stars, the quote, companions, have been pretty darn great too. David just runs through everything. He's funny, he does physical comedy, he does like angst, he does scary guy that you aren't really sure you absolutely know. You know, he does tender, he does sad, he does happy, whatever. Anyway, he's really, really, really good. And it's really too bad that this show doesn't get more airtime here in the United States anymore. I mean, it's on Sci-Fi, it's on BBC America. Only cable people can watch it, really. You know, I miss the days when it was on PBS and sort of available to the people. It was a people's show. But hey, that's the way it is. Things change. But it's great that it's back and renews my faith in sci-fi, you know. Along with the damn Battlestar Galactica, that was the cheesiest cheeseball thing ever when I was a kid that I still watched, you know, because it was like the only high, you know. Anyway, yeah, I'm a geek. I'm sorry. Sci-fi geek, weird French angst geek, Bollywood geek, that's me. And I'm gonna leave you alone now so you can, like, you know, rest your brain. Thanks, bye.